there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of here. Pronunciation. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the post-game show. Sorry for the extremely late start. We had to cover the draft. So we did the first round of the MLB draft, and now it's time to talk about this baseball game, which did not go particularly well, with the exception of one swing of the bat in the bottom of the ninth inning by my man, Luis Matos. Two-run blast to tie up the ball game. And then the Giants actually prevent, in the top of the 10th, they prevent the Dodgers from scoring and have a chance to walk the baby off in the bottom of the 10th, and they completely blow it. And then, in the top of the 11th, get the first two outs. We're looking good, and the Dodgers score 3 runs, rally, and that's it. Final score 5-2, an absolute crash. Speaking of crash, here's Crash. Dodgers. Jung-Hoo Lee with the double. Shout out to Jung-Hoo Lee. Let's go Giants! San Francisco Dodgers lost to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who cares who won and lost? Well, if nobody cares, why are we even doing these? Why are we even watch? Why do we go to the games? Let's just stop. Chapman got good something. Lee is a bum. Oh, Lee is a bum, he said.
You cut me deep, Shrek. You cut me real deep just now.
So we will break this one down, but Giants lose the series. You have a chance to win the series. You win the first two games. You win the first game. You have a chance to win the series today, and it didn't happen. 5-2 the final. Kasperius with the wins. Bivens with the wins. Kasperius with the win. Bivens with the loss. And the Giants lose the baseball game. Ramos 0-4, Devers 0-5, Adames 0-5. Giants combined to go 5-for-11. And guess what? With runners in scoring position today, 0-for-8. 0-for-8. Giants have to have the worst batting average with runners in scoring position in the history of the freaking game. Holy crap, it's bad. 0-for-8 with runners in scoring position. That includes extra innings where they had multiple at-bats with runners in scoring position. Multiple at-bats couldn't get it done. Very frustrating game, but what we have to break it down, and we have to talk about what's on deck, which is a break, a much-needed break. Now, that's the problem. What's the difference between San Francisco and Los Angeles at this point? Name me one. You can't. They're both the same. One difference is that I feel like it's possible. Anyway, maybe you're right. I'd rather be in San Francisco. Los Angeles, traffic feels a little worse to me. Traffic is awful. People seem a little nicer in San Francisco. Obviously, the Giants are there, and the Dodgers are in Los Angeles. That's the difference. What's up, Eric? Everyone in the chat, what's going on? Again, the Giants lost to the hated rival Dodgers in a series. Yeah, of course. If you want to be an actor in Hollywood, then you go to Los Angeles. Trade Yaz, Ant Dog, 5-2. Dodgers win it. We'll go ahead and recap this one. Well, it started out innocently enough. Giants starting pitcher today was none other than the legendary Robbie Ray, who's going to Atlanta to be an all-star as we speak. I don't know if he's on a plane just yet, but he will be. He will be on a plane. Probably he's already on a plane. He threw 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts. Everyone else on the team heading home for the break, other than, of course, the other All-Stars, Randy Rodriguez and Logan Webb. But, game started pretty slowly. But then in the 4th inning, Ohtani walked, Betts walked, and Freddie Freeman, just a pitch was right in his wheelhouse, and he connected and hit a shot to right field to bring home a run, making it 1-0 Dodgers. A little bit later, Miguel Rojas hit one out of the ballpark to make it 2-0 Los Angeles Dodgers. Stayed that way. Everyone was saying game over. I was like, let's give it a shot. I believe in this team. And sure enough, Luis Matos with the 2-run bomb ties up the game. Giants could not get another run, so we had to go extras. 10th inning, Joey Lucchesi comes in and actually gets us out of the inning without the free runner scoring. How do you not take advantage of that? So in comes Jack Dreyer, and they walk. Well, first Patrick Bailey couldn't get the bunt down. Then he lines out to center field, and I'm doing play-by-play at this point in time. Jack Dreyer walks Ramos, and then Devers hits an absolute missile. Off the bat, I thought it might go, but James Outman made a great running catch, and somehow the runner at second did not tag up. It was Schmidt. And so now 2 outs, and Adames grounds out, and they completely blow the opportunity. 11th inning, they walk Ohtani. Then they get the next 2 outs. Honestly, I'd walk Freeman. I'd walk the bases loaded. Because you walk the bases loaded there, you're putting a ton of pressure on Teoscar Hernandez, who feels like, oh my gosh, and instead they pitch to Freeman, and he gets a base hit. Teoscar does get a base hit anyway. Pages gets a base hit. Before you know it, it's 5-2, and that's your recap. And the Dodgers win the game 5-2. Final score. This one, Giants go 1-2-3 in the 11th. And that is your recap. Brought to you by AM Echo Sky. AM Echo. The offense failed to hold their accountable, and Pat Burrell doesn't do that. I didn't quite follow that, but I think I know what you're saying. Pat Burrell sucks. And Dog, I know the Red Sox looking like the weight is off their shoulders. Anthony Mazzano and Eric, I think my Marlins are going to double down at shortstop because Arquette is projected to move to third, so we're either getting Mitchell or Carroll B at the next pick. What's going on? Yeah, the draft is still going on. I do got one eyeball on the draft over here, and anyone interested in what's going on there, let me know, and we can definitely take a glance over there and see what's happening. But looks like Caden Bodine went to the Baltimore Orioles. Vehiva Aloy has been picked also by the Orioles. So Orioles had back-to-back picks, and I believe they took Vehiva Aloy, which is interesting. Power hitter out of Arkansas. Okay, and so they're still rolling. Brewers picked Brady Ebel, Marcus Phillips to the Red Sox, and Michael Oliveto to the Tigers at catcher. We have Can of Air, Angry Hot Dog. You want me to follow the Brewers game? Brewers? I never heard of that team. No, just kidding. Milwaukee Brewers. Let's see here. This thing is going wacky. I don't even see the Brewers. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're playing the Nats. Whoa! 8-1. Wow, congratulations, man. That's a nice ass whooping right there from the Milwaukee Brewers. 56-40. They are in a definite wild card spot. They're in second place in the National League Central right here. Sal Frelick, great hitter. Obviously, you still got Yelich, Churio, Turang, Bryce Turang, love him. Just a nice lineup there. And Freddie Peralta, 6 2/3 today. Very nice.
Seattle Mariners select Luke Stevenson.
Oh! North Carolina. Yeah, okay, so the Mariners went with Luke Stevenson. I thought the Giants might take him. I'm a little concerned because he's kind of low batting average, and if we're going to do that, we don't need to pick him. We got Patrick Bailey. All due respect. Bailey can't block balls in the dirt, now can't catch pitches. The pitchers throw right into his mitt, he can't hit. Let's give him a little all-star break, and hopefully we come back strong. That's all I can say. I clipped when you froze on the stream for like 10 seconds. Sal got hurt. Can of air. Oh, Sal got hurt? I didn't even hear that. Did Sal Freely get hurt? How badly? Uh-oh, hamstring discomfort. MRI. Uh-oh. That's bad news for you guys. That's really bad news. Oh, I hope he's okay. Even though technically the Brewers might be in a wild card race with the Giants, but I never hope injury on anyone except for Freddie Freeman. So 5-2 the game. Total joke, for people who are going to get mad. I love Freddie. Devers ain't healthy. His back and calf injury going to hamper his season with the Giants. Probably going to have to wait until next season for the real Devers to show up. Will the real Devers please show up? Please show up. Buster has to do something that's going to fall on the first domino effect, but it's too early for Posey as the president of baseball operations since his first season. Yeah. Well, this is a nice little break, and maybe he'll feel better after this, but maybe he does need a little spell on the injured list. It can't, maybe it can't hurt. We can hold our own, He's not doing a ton anyway. Today he goes 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. He could have taken the day off today to kick off the All-Star break. After going 0 for 5, it didn't really matter. But if we're talking about Devers, come on, man. What's up with the internet? Jeez. He's hitting 143 in his last 7 and 160 in his last 15.
36th pick of the 2025 MLB draft, the Minnesota Twins select Riley Quick, a right-handed pitcher from the University.
Riley Quick, another one of my top prospects. Very nice pick. I'm just curious when I see Rob Manfred. I just want to see who he picked, so I hope you all don't mind. What were we talking about? Yes, Alexandria. Nothing worse than losing to the Dodgers. Oracle Park is filled with Dodgers fans going crazy in our stadium as Giants lose to the Dodgers. Again, the whole thing drives me mad. Been there. I've been at Oracle and I remember 2007, and the Giants got swept in Oracle. Of course, at that time it was AT&T Park. And Dodgers fans with the brooms were sweeping and stuff. We're running on the dugout and sweeping with the brooms. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. If this was Los Angeles Giants fan tried that, they would freaking murder us. Well, let's move on. Second half of the season coming. All-Star break has just begun. A nice little break right here, 4 or 5 day break. I think it's much needed. We'll recharge our batteries and we will be back. And I can't wait to be back for more baseball. Second half is going to be huge. I'm going to be going to some games at Oracle. We're going to be going to some games at Sutter Health Park. Watch the Rivercats, who, by the way, played today as well. I don't know what happened. I can't remember. I think I checked the score earlier, and I think they might have won. Can't remember what happened. They won 7-0 against Salt Lake Bees. Took out the Bees. Kaiwei Tang has been looking good. Don't be surprised if we see him at some point get promoted, even though I don't even know if he's still on the 40-man. I think he might have gotten DFA'd, but maybe he's still on the 40-man. But Kaiwei Tang goes 5 scoreless innings. He has just been looking amazing. This is not his first. He was coming out of the bullpen, and they put him back in the rotation. 5 scoreless innings from Kaiwei Tang, and the rest of the bullpen, Roxby, Jimenez, Gage, and Watson put up zeros, put up goose eggs. Unbelievable. Rivercats win there. A double from Mann and Luciano. 2 hits from Tyler Fitzgerald. He's hitting .311. Tyler Fitzgerald tearing it up in AAA. Is this a quadruple A, dude? Don't tell me Tyler Fitzgerald is quadruple A. Because that's what it's starting to look like. What's going on here? Saw the Dodgers during a game at Oracle Park in person. Alexandria in Rocks. Why Orioles? Who'd they take?
From Summit High School in Bend, Oregon.
Oh, your man Slater.
New York Mets at the next pick. Little Slay here. This is a dude that's...
You didn't think Slater was going to fall all the way to the Giants, did you? 3 for 3 against Philadelphia A's. I think you take at this point, given how rough things were going prior to the series against the A's. It's bad lately when I watch Giants games, see Ramos and Devers coming up to bat, think auto outs. That is not good. Not good at all. Player of the game today. Robbie Ray pitched well. But I think we got to go with Matos. But without Matos, home after 9 innings. Luis Matos gave the Giants a chance to win. We couldn't do it, but can we actually see that bomb? I don't know how it's going to play. Let me see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can download that for those who missed it. We need to see it. So, yeah, the Orioles are getting everyone. Slater to Broom, Vihiva Aloy, Caden Bodine, Ike Irish. Oh, my goodness. Orioles are tearing this up. They got the Logan draft, yeah. Oh, gotta love water. Well, I give Bailey a pass because he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. But you're right, that ain't gonna cut it when you're hitting around 200 and you have only one out of the park home run. It's tough, man. He's gonna have to pick it up. That's just a fact. He's gonna have to pick it up. Dude really was a hitter in high school. He can hit. I know he can do it. Let's just give him a chance here. We're going to give him a break this year, but you're right, man. You can't just hit 180 every year. That's not sustainable. But I really like Patrick Bailey, though, so I hope he improves offensively. Let's check out the home run today by my man, close and personal friend. Do we got the signed baseball? I can't find it. I thought I just saw it earlier today. The hell with it. I had a Matos signed ball sitting around here somewhere. Misplaced it. Here we go.
Now the 0-1. Hit in the air, left center field. Humm on the run. He's at the wall. It's gone! Luis Matos with a pinch hit, game-tying blast. It is epic. Dodgers, Giants, Oracle Park. It doesn't matter where you play.
I thought that guy was going to say it is out of here as a tribute to Kuiper. I thought he was going to say it is out of here, but he didn't. Jung-Hoo Lee got a lead off, having in the middle of the order makes absolutely sense. He's not a power hitter. He's a slap hitter, and he's just worried about getting on base. Not a bad idea. I found the ball. It was in a freaking coffee cup. What's going on? Shout out to my man, Luis Matos. That's the Matos signature right there. Representing. Yeah, great draft for the O's. I ain't going to lie about that. How do you feel about the Roku and Apple TV games? How do I feel about the Roku and the Apple TV games? Like this guy.
This one is in the air to right field. It is deep, and back goes Duggar at the wall. It's a walk.
Enjoy this great game.
Mets. Got a pick. I don't like it. I don't like them. Roku's better than Apple, though. Roku's better than Apple. Apple's horrible. 20 people in the chat. So, yeah, player of the game has got to be Matos. Let's see who the Mets take. In rocks. Apple sucks. All the dumb stats that mean nothing. Percentages. Dumb percentages that anybody could kind of estimate and doesn't matter.
With the 38th pick of the 2025 MLB draft, the New York Mets select Mitch Voigt, a two-way player from the University of Michigan. The New York Yankees.
Okay. So they took Luke Voigt, a two-way player. This turned into draft stream coverage. No, not really. I've been talking Giants. I've been focusing on Giants. Mitch Voigt. Did I say Luke Voigt? I meant Mitch Voigt. Huge difference. Huge difference. Luke Voigt is already Luke Voigt is a former MLB player. How do the Giants never win when their game is streamed? I got this Roku one on MLB Extra Innings. Yeah, at least Roku is not exclusive. Yeah, I was able to see it on the app. I was able to get it. I didn't pay Roku anything, so I don't think it's like exclusive Roku. Roku is just the one that's doing it. But I'm not really sure. But all I know is the Apple sucks. Apple sucks. You know, right from the beginning, they put it big on your screen. First bout of the game. Percentage chance team is going to win. Percentage he's going to get a base hit. Percentage, you know, then it's like 2. Then he'll take a strike. Percentage now, 21% chance gets a hit. Then he'll hit a foul ball. Percentage, 15% chance to get a base hit. What do these numbers mean? They mean nothing. Get that crap off. Just want to watch the game. Hunter Pence is a nice guy. So Rafael Devers needs to pick it up in the second half. Giants need to work on a lot of things in the second half. But for now on, what's on deck? The MLB All-Star Game Tuesday. We might do a post-game show for it, and probably we'll end up talking Giants the whole time. But we may end up doing a post-game show on Tuesday. I try to do this trade. Usually, most years I get a lot of people in the draft stream, but this year was a bunch of Giants fans talking Giants. I was like, "What's going on here?" I don't even know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. But why am I looking at this? What did I click on? I'm trying to click on Giants.
In his game, Tony, I don't think he.
Okay, I apologize, man. Okay, let's go to the schedule. I'm trying to see the next game for the Giants. What's on deck? It's not for a while. They're not going to show us. We can't even see. Is it Saturday? No, it's Friday. Okay, Friday, Giants at Toronto. We do not know who's going to be pitching. TBD against TBD right now. I assume Logan Webb should be ready to go by that point in time. So who are we going to face? Kevin Gausman? I have no clue. But Giants will be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. It's freaking distracting. Hopefully we get Brock Sell at 85. You could keep dreaming. Whoever we want, that's not who we usually get. Although I'm happy with our pick, though. I can't complain. I cannot complain. 17 people. I want to thank everyone who is here. You could be anywhere. 17 people. Out of how many? $8.062 billion people can be anywhere they want. And 17 choose to be right here at the Humm Baby Baseball channel. You understand that? You understand that? Y'all could be anywhere. You could be at Disneyland. You could be in the Rocky Mountains. You could climb Mount Everest. You could do anything you want. And you're on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. What are you doing? Get out of here. Let's go. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm just messing around. But thank you. I do appreciate everyone who's here. We're about to roll out of here. Disneyland. Thank you. I appreciate the 17 people who are here. 17 people. I wish I could do something for you. But we will do the card of the day. And it's none other than the legend, the greatest all-around player of all time, Willie Mays. This is a genuine 1958 Topps Willie Mays card. Condition has seen better days, but it could be worse. Willie Mays, the great one, the legend. Card of the day. I thought for the All-Star break, we got to go with the best. Only the best here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Would I climb Mount Everest in your lifetime? Let's just go with a simple answer. Hell no.
Ninth pick of the 2025 MLB Draft, the New York Yankees select Dax Kirby, a shortstop.
Dax Kirby goes to the Yankees. You know, I appreciate going, exerting yourself, having a goal, and going out and working hard to accomplish it. But climbing Mount Everest is so unnatural. You're going up to elevations that are, you're in a death zone. You're not getting enough oxygen. It's absolutely insane. Not to mention freezing freaking cold. You're risking hypothermia. You're risking losing fingers, losing toes, and of course, losing your freaking life. All just to get to the top and come back down. All due respect. Not for me. Not for me. Thank you guys so much. Willie Mays, 24 All-Star games, and that's why this is the card of the day today. Willie Mays, my favorite all-time legend, San Francisco Giant, Hall of Famer, Willie Mays. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, or he was a nice guy. Rest in peace, Willie Mays. And the greatest to ever play. End of story. Okay, well, maybe, okay, Babe Ruth. Okay, I got it. Babe Ruth. Okay. Thank you guys, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Actually, maybe Tuesday for the All-Star game, if I decide to do a post game. If not, we'll talk to you after the All-Star break in Toronto. I'm not going to be in Toronto, but the Giants will. Thank you guys again, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you, SGA and everyone else. Appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow. We're going to see how things go. I might not. I might not even bother. I didn't prepare this year as well as I usually do. I did prepare mentally. Like, I went to a lot of games, and I watched a lot of games, and I watched the high school and college, and I followed NCAA college more than I ever have. But as far as making videos and like really, and like, you know, doing stuff to prepare the stream itself, I have done barely anything. So I don't know if anyone will show up, but we'll see how we'll see how it goes. That time, whenever the draft is, I think it's like the afternoon. I'm not really sure. But yeah, you know, Everest, I would never climb Mount Everest, Logan. And I would never do like one of those crazy ultra marathons. I wouldn't say I wouldn't do an ultra marathon, like a nice, you know, maybe like a 50K or something. But I would never do like one of those 100-mile through Death Valley, trying to prove how tough I am. I'll pass on that. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you all in the next one.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. Hit well. It is out of here. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
A left-handed pitcher from the University of Arkansas.
Zach Root to the Dodgers. See you guys next time.